Hey guys, so I've been on my Instagram lately, and literally, I guess one of my posts is kind of blowing up, and I'm getting a bunch of negative comments on it. And guess why? It's because I posted about being goth, and the people are so angry and upset. But I don't know, like it's just I don't know, it's not that big of a deal. I don't see why these people are getting so overworked over something so silly like being goth. Who cares? I don't know. I don't. It's not a big deal to me. I'm literally gonna rebrand myself as preppy, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, is this a joke? You're not preppy." Like, what? Make up your mind. like, well, anyway. So, today, I've been going through getting used to all this hate that I'm getting, and it is kind of difficult. Uh, I'm starting to understand why some famous people are very angry people. But what I'm trying to also do is kind of understand that these people have their own set of issues. And, these people are far, far away from me. And I have nothing to do with them. They don't know me. And anything in their outside life other than that comment section could be triggering negative feelings on top of whatever I was saying. So I feel like I'm just gonna try not to take it as seriously as I was like when it first started. Cause like sometimes like when you receive hate is weird because I don't get hate like that in real life at all. So not really. So like when you come online, especially if you're an alternative person or like, look at my hot Cheeto fingers. This is hot Cheeto dust. I just want to make that clear. So anyway, because I know you saw it, you'd probably be like, what is that? Hot Cheeto dust. But anyway, so what I'm trying to say is that people, I don't know, they got their own issues, and I feel like on social media, a lot of people that are on social media a lot don't have a really good, like a really busy social life, I can imagine. Now, for me, I guess it just depends. Like, my social life isn't super busy outside of work, but I do have, friends and stuff, but, they probably got other problems. I mean, I know it's not just me because I don't go around belittling people like that. It's weird. Like, I've been called fat, I've been called chopped, I've been called a poser, I've been called a chud. Who the fuck came up with that? Probably a middle schooler. It sounds like a middle school word. But anyway, yeah, I've been called all kinds of things, and I'm just like, these people I know for a fact would probably 100%, 98% of the time would not say that to your face. So the fact that they're so comfortable saying that is because my theory is, well, it's not really a theory, it's kind of like the truth, is that when you are receiving these hate comments, you are seeing their frequency on screen. So, like, their frequency, like their brain waves, you're seeing them on the screen. And they're showing them to you. So, when you receive their brain waves, so for me, it was kind of hard and difficult getting the hate at the beginning because I was like, this is so weird. I don't know. It's always the alt community. It's never, on my TikTok, all I get is love from men. And, I appreciate that. I do. I mean, I don't care if, some women don't like that. I like it. I mean, it's a compliment. So, I mean, who doesn't like compliments? But anyway, as long as they're not, like, creepy, telling you they want to lick your butthole. Because that happened to me, and I blocked them. Creepy. But anyway, what I'm saying is that I guess what I'm trying to do is learn how to deal with it, and it is kind of weird. Like, at the beginning, like, if you are trying to get into social media, and, like, if you're an alternative person who doesn't have the same views as other people, they're gonna hate on you. And they're very relentless with it. And I think that that comes from other issues that they have because nobody goes around talking like that. Like, if I talk to these alternative people in real life, I know for a fact they would not be saying that. And if they would, then they're just a bitch. And, some people are just bitches, that's a thing. But, I feel like a lot of these people are just very antisocial and don't know how to socialize, so they go online and then they go message people because they don't know how to talk to people. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of these people just don't know how to feel. It's not my problem. That's all I gotta say, it's not my problem. But, yeah, it's just really weird seeing that. And then there's been a lot of girls picking at the way I look, which I think is weird, because I think I look beautiful. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I still think that. I want to make that very clear. Nobody will ever change my mind. I have eyes, and I can see. Uh, and what I see is that I look good. That's what I see. And I feel like if people are seeing, other things, they're picking at you, then they also pick at other people. And they probably also pick at themselves. So you really got to keep that in mind, too. Because, first of all, hurt people try to hurt people. So if somebody is in pain, if they're going through a lot that makes them angry, they're going to want to try to attack people because they're hostile. They're hostile people. They don't want to be your friend. That's the issue. And the people that, are happy, they either won't say anything, which is what I do when I don't want to see something. I just keep scrolling. It's not that difficult. But what you can also do is learn how to react. I don't know. I've been trying to, react better. At first I was insulting everybody. When people are insulting you, I mean, your human nature wants to do it back, and that's okay. You're a human being. Like, everybody is a human being. That's a human reaction. And sometimes these commenters, they're so disconnected that they don't understand that when you insult somebody, that people are going to want to do it back, which I think is absolutely weird. But that's something I've been trying to work on because this weird girl, she gave away my city location somehow. And I was like, oh my god, what? Because that's weird. That's really weird. And I just don't understand, what her issue is, because literally all I did was make a video about being goth, and then everybody in the comments that was insulting me, I give them a little fucking poke back, because fuck you. But, apparently this girl that I didn't even talk to just had an issue with me or whatever, and she's like, oh, well, here's your address, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, it wasn't my address, but it was, my city. And I ended up deleting it, her comment, and I blocked her because, first of all, that's real creepy. I don't know. There are creepy people out there, I know that, but, she's real creepy for that. That's real weird. I don't care if you're, a weird, hateful person, but that's just, stalker, level stuff. She apparently has an app or something on her phone that lets her see where people live. So clearly she's probably been doing this to other people. And that's just really weird. She's a really weird girl, and she's an adult. So I don't know. It's just really weird. I don't know. Some of these people they're next level weird. I don't know who goes around doing that because that's so weird. Does anybody, if you've received hate online, this is a real question. If you've received hate online, have you ever had that happen to you? And what am I supposed to do? Does that happen a lot? Does that happen Like, what am I supposed to do? Also, I want to know if you guys ever get like a lot of hate, how do you react to it? Because like I've just been trying to understand, that these people got issues, which is fine. And, I feel like adding on their issues is just gonna maybe make them want to give away your city, which I think is really creepy. So I guess I won't be, attacking people who are attacking me, even though I feel like it. I feel like doing it, I left some of my comments up there. So if you want to see what I said, you can go on my Instagram. My link's in my profile, but it's just so weird to see that. Cause what are you doing? Like that's so weird. Like I don't understand. Like what? But yeah, that girl was really weird for that. Like she's so weird. She's got issues. Like she sounds like she's got issues. If she's going around doing that to people, she's a real weirdo. But yeah. So hopefully that won't happen anymore. Cause, I'm gonna try to understand that these people have issues. Cause I mean, they make it very clear the way that they act online. I feel like when you're online, you can definitely tell who's happy and who's not happy. The happy people aren't gonna act like that. And I just want to let you know if you ever want to start a social media, even though I am very small, I do get a lot of hate. And I do also get a lot of love, like on my TikTok, from men. All of my followers there are men, and I have like 600. And it's growing every day. I get like 10, 20 followers, which is good. But, I mean, they're always men, and a lot of them are black men, which is fine. I mean, I don't care. And I I think that's great. I like men. I like them because they're nicer to me than women. And I feel like, some women are nice, but I feel like I've experienced a lot more hate from women than men. And I find that very unfortunate because like I don't do that. I just think that that's weird. I think that that's weird behavior. And like I said, happy people don't do that to people. So clearly, somebody's going through something, they're getting bullied, they're having mental issues and socialization issues or something. I have no clue, dude. But it's really weird. And if you are a bigger person online and you're watching this video, I would like to ask if you've ever experienced something kind of like what I experienced with somebody like giving away your city and state. I think that's really weird and creepy. And how you react to your comments and like your hate comments. I know it's, best to try and ignore them. I think that what I'm trying to do now is kind of understand, how to get used to it and how to understand that people are going through things. And there's millions and millions and millions of people in the world, and it's so many that I couldn't even fathom how many that is. Um, but not everybody's gonna be nice. That's the first thing. Second thing is, even if they're attractive, that doesn't mean that they're happy. And even if they're attractive and try to insult you, which I've had some attractive people insult me, which is interesting because I just don't understand that. But whatever, it's not my fucking issue. They got issues going on or whatever. I have a pretty happy life, so I don't really, other than being online, I just feel very, happy. And, I don't have that in real life. I don't have hate, really, in real life. Not really. Maybe, like, once in a blue moon at work, we'll have a little quarrel, but other than that, it's fine. And, it really is just all about kind of respect, I guess, or just silencing yourself. It's so easy for me to silence myself. Like, if I'm not in a good mood and I go online, I'm not going to belittle people. Well, unless they do it first. It just depends. But I'm trying not to now, even though I was doing it this morning. Because they were being rude. Like, when people are rude to you, I think it's human nature to want to be rude back. There's nothing inhuman about that reaction. But it's also just like there's people, like I said, that try to give away your location, which I had, and I only have I have less than 200 followers. So the fact that that happened already, and I don't even have 1,000, is weird and really creepy. And I don't know, like I just don't understand the thought process behind that. Like, what are you gonna do? Come to my house? And do what? Because that's the fucking question. But anyway, um, yeah, it's just real weird. So if you're a bigger creator, or even, just someone who's experienced a lot of hate online, I want to understand how you react to it and kind of just give me some advice. Like, even if you're, I mean, I guess good advice would be to ignore them, but sometimes it's kind of hard to just ignore them. I don't know. It's weird. I'm getting used to it. I'm not even a big creator or anything, and I'm starting to understand, the more I receive hate, kind of why people do the things that they do when they're celebrities. And I really mean that because there's a lot of hate in this world. There really is. And, I mean, I guess it's not really a personal thing because, I mean, whatever. They don't like me, they don't like me. But in my life, I think pretty much everybody likes me. So, everybody that I talk to, for the most part, likes me. So, as far as I'm concerned. And I don't know, I got a lot of friends. I'm a very happy person. It's just weird to experience it. When you're, I don't know, when I'm a nice person and I don't understand how somebody could try to hurt somebody else's feelings, it's just a really weird experience. And it does make me want to cry because there's been people that have made me want to cry or have made me cry. And it's not that I really believe what they're saying. It's more of I never beat myself up, first of all. But I do feel, I mean, like, you're trying to hurt my feelings. And I know that. You're trying to. And it's really weird, like, that somebody would want to do that. So, yes, I do cry sometimes, but I never beat myself up. And, even though I'm overweight, even though, I got a gap in my teeth, I'm very happy with myself. I find myself very beautiful, and I don't care what angry people want to say, because, first of all, you don't know me. Second of all, you can make assumptions about me, but that doesn't mean that they're true. Third of all, I don't think being goth is that serious to the point of belittling people. I think that that's super immature. And or any label of anything. It's silly. And anyway, I don't know. It's just really weird. Sorry, I'm a little sick right now. But yeah. Oh yeah, there was also this other person on Instagram. This is really weird. It gets really weird. So there's this other person on Instagram who put a picture of me as their profile picture, me crying about when I got raped by a pedophile. Yeah. And they put that as their profile picture. And I thought that was really weird. Because who does that? That's really weird. Like, I don't really understand that, but whatever, I guess. I don't really know. I guess it's like having little stalkers, kinda. Little stalkers. I mean, it's not really a big deal about the city thing, because, I mean, on Facebook you could see my city. But, I mean, the city is open to everybody to see, so, I mean, it's not really much different. But it is weird because my city isn't shown on my Instagram, so it was really kind of creepy. I was like, ew, who the fuck are you? But yeah, that's also something else you gotta keep in mind on social media. And I feel like some of these people act really spiteful, and I feel like that person that, did that, and then the profile picture thing, they're two separate people. They're very spiteful because I guess, well, first of all, the first one that did the doxing or whatever almost, I didn't say one word to her, and she just did it in the comments. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then this fucking kid or whatever, I don't know, I probably was insulting them back because they insulted me. And then they decided to put my fucking... Yeah, I think that's fucked up. So, you know, you're gonna go online and insult somebody and then get mad that they insult you back and then put a picture of them crying about getting raped as your profile picture. That's really weird. Like, tell me that's not weird. Like, tell me that's not weird, because I think that's really weird. And, it's really immature, really weird, really strange, and a little concerning. Like, a little concerning for their mental health, because what is that? What are you doing? That's crazy. It's a little crazy. Just a little bit. But, let me know in the comments if you've ever had anything like that happen, because I have, and I don't even have a fucking 1,000 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? On my Instagram. It's on my Instagram. Go to my Instagram. So, like I said, I was insulting people back, but I'm trying not to now at this point. I'm just like, whatever. At this point, I'm just like, whatever. Because, I mean, it does take some getting used to, because I never got, that much influx of hate. It's the alternative community. Every single fucking one of them is from the alternative community. And they could call themselves a community all they want, but it's really just an alternative, bully community. That's what it is. People who like to bully people for not being the same. And I don't think that's okay. I think that that's really wrong and immature. Yeah, that's what I think. And these people are really butthurt, I think, about me calling myself goth. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, that's really it. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, I guess. And see you guys in the next one. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Bye.